Hi, I'm Rob and it's Guild Wars War 4. Today is Yellow Day. Now I don't have a lot of time today, so I'm going to have to speed through these battles. So I may use a couple of cheesy teams. What we got here? Slayer class, Queen Bee, Venoxia, Leprechaun, Life and Death. Probably won't use this one, it's just the one that's sitting there. How much life of that have they got? 111 and 134. So, right, dangerous team this. I'm going to start with Leprechaun exploding, charging up Queen Bee and Venoxia. They can loop. I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to start off with a cheesy team. I'm going to use this. Where is it? Wonder Broken. Uses all the colours. You can use this on every single Guild Wars. I'm not going to use this all the time. It's just something I want to use right now because I am in a rush. I'm going to chuck Aquaticus in there though. Submerge all allies when matching 4 or more gems. If we get a 4 match, we're going to hide from that damage from Venoxia. And Queen Bee, Archer class, entangle the first troop. Give us a 50% start on the weapon. We'll mostly choose that first one. We get a cleanse on that, which is really cool if they get Queen Bee going. So yeah, I think this is going to be okay. Let me just check my... Actually, I don't need to check the banners for this because you get colours from everywhere, so it doesn't really matter to a large degree. Right, 50% start, entangle the top troop. Let's get that weapon charged up. Let's go for it. Not a lot of time. Everyone uses yellow. Those first 3 troops, like I say, you can use on every single day. Right, diving in a rush today. The cool thing is you can just look for any double drop, anything like this. This is going to get the weapon charged up. Let's cast the first option. Kaboosh! Didn't quite get our Dominatina's charged up. And they're looping, but we did get the 4 match. So, what we're going to do? So, wouldn't ordinarily use this weapon because it can fail. We are charged up. Not much chance of a extra turn, but we'll cast it anyway. We'll do a big wallop of damage. We did get extra turn, and that will do the job on them. Nice quick one. Thank you very much. Right, I'll try not to use that team anymore. It's a bit cheesy, but I am in a rush, as I said. And that was 1,000... No, it wasn't. What I'm talking about. 3,211 Guild Wars points. Battle 2 is against Dark Kaiser Arge. Stormcaller class, Zephyros, Bane of Gods, explodes purple gems, grants a random status effect to all Son of Marage allies, and has a summon. And let's just check the champion talents. They've got a cleanse, fairy fire. Okay, Domintina, a very dangerous troop, dealing damage to all. This is the troop I used in the last battle. And Leprechaun, giving them a fast start. Right, so I'm not going to use the last cheesy team. I'm only going to use that if I'm in a rush or it's a bit of a Hail Mary, really, like the defense is really, really good and you think, oh, this is really annoying. What can I do against this? But this team is not too bad. I'm going to start with Rope Dart. Eliminates all armor from an enemy, deals damage to them, pulls them to first position, and if you have it upgraded, it also entangles the top enemy and has an extra turn. Absolutely mad. Do love Starflower. She's really cool. 50% chance to verify a random enemy at the start of my turn. That means 50% extra damage from spells. It does damage to all enemies and has a summon and a 20% chance to transform a random enemy to a pixie. King Selenus is here to give Wildfolk allies a 50% start. That just gives Starflower that quick start. And Anari starts battles with a full mana, converts green to Spirit Gems. Spirit Gems are blue, so when we do that, we'll be countering Leprechaun at the same time because that explodes green gems, as well as feeding our Rope Dart, as well as draining mana from their team if we get any matches. So yeah, I'm going to roll with this. Let's just check the banners. +2 blue, +1 yellow, -1 brown. It is important you have a +1 benefit to blue and yellow, because where this weapon in our class starts with 50% mana and uses 14, even with a mana surge, you'd be 1 short of getting it charged up. So at least have a +1 benefit to yellow and blue. Frost Mage, you're going to freeze them from the start. Anti-magic sphere, reduce damage from spells by 20%. Start battles with 50% mana. Yeah, some of these are unnecessary. You can go Geomancer class, something like that as well, but I'm going to go for this one. Should be okay. All yellow. Yes, 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 yes. Let's jump in. Going to look for that conversion straight away, though. Nothing regarding a 4 match, but we can take that anyway, of course, which we absolutely will do. And a little bit of that. Starflower is ready to do her thing. We've got a nice start on 4 matches. Oh, they're gone already. That didn't take long. Right, we've nearly got our weapon up. Could have looked for green to blue in the meantime for the weapon. I can just take it ordinarily. Because spirit gems are good, but you have to be careful, because if I create these into spirit gems, that will work and take them away. But if I leave anything for the AI, they will take them as well. But we're generating these. We're actually going to drain a lot of mana from their leprechaun. So I'm going to do this anyway, I think. Yeah, it worked out really well. Right, so as well as charge up our rope dart, we've got another big match here. We've got a skull match here. We've drained their leprechaun. Look, so really, really cool. Don't need to take that straight away though. Let's. That Dominating's got nothing, so I might actually get rid of their hero first, because that's got a summon and that'd be annoying. Let's grab that match there. That's very handy. Thank you very much. Let's do massive damage on their Diamantina. Diamantina's about to bite the dust. And their leprechaun's not going to fare much better either. Should we just give them a wallop? Or should we do something else? Little wallop there. I can cast my Starflower, of course. And let's just give him a punch in the face with that. He thinks he's getting angry. Starflower says, "On your bike, son." Right, that was nice and straightforward. That was 1,396 Guild Wars points. Battle 3 is against Gumawi Roman. I love the names people come up with in this game. Tidecaller class, Divine-ish Bala. All divines start with 40% mana. Transforms red to skulls, green to yellow, enchants 2 random allies. Very dangerous troop. Rope Dart, we know what that does. Eliminates armor, does damage, pulls them to the front, gets an extra turn, entangles you. Super dangerous. Killing converts purple to red and brown to skulls, blesses 2 random allies. And Moon Rabbit starts with full mana, converts blue to yellow. Gives life to all other allies, then blesses the first ally. So again, we can counter this team with Inari, hopefully. Converting green to spirit gems, which is blue. Same idea as our last team. Stop their empowered troop in its tracks. And hopefully take away some mana and stop them from doing stuff. Right, they've got freeze at the start. Purification. Submerge random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches, which is going to hinder my Starflower. Right, and again, they've got 2 times Medal of Anu. I saw this yesterday. Somebody had 2 times Medal of Anu. Medal of Anu don't stack. You only get 20%, and that is it. You don't get 2 lots for having 2 Medals of Anu. Right, should I change my Starflower? If they get that submerge, that's going to stop that in its tracks. But it is on 4 or 5 gem matches, so no, I'm going to risk it. Inari is a good defense here against their troops as well. If we get that match at the beginning, we can just go along with the same strategy as we did before. All right, so I think we dive in, but I think we change from Frost Mage to Archer class. I want to start with him entangled. Normally you wouldn't be able to do this without an Ari, because if they're Moon Rabbit class casts, then basically it's going to cleanse the top troop. But if we get to drain some mana from them, then basically we will still be able to have them root trapped. Yeah, I think most of these are still okay. Might have dodge though. Dodgy McDodge, just in case. Don't really want a Leaf Storm at the start, so I might as well have that. Root Trap, yes. Perfect Aim. Don't think this one... Oh no, Precision, yes. Need that. And Hunt, yes. Right, good. Let's jump in. This is an old name, by the way. It's not actually an Impervious team. Not anymore. It's just I haven't changed the team back. Right, let's dive in. I'm supposed to be in a rush. Yellow, 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 yellow. I've got... What are my medals? Let's check my medals quickly. Oh, I'm okay for medals. It's fine. Right. Yep. Dive in. Looking for this conversion straight away if we can. Green to Spirit Gems, which is effectively green to blue. Check around for any 4 matches first though. Right, we do have a lot of these matches here. So we've got this one here. This one here. Doesn't always have to be a 4 match. The downside to this is basically we're going to leave them a match here, which if they decide to take that, that's going to give them a Spirit Gem back, which means I'm going to lose a little bit of mana at the same time. So it hinders me, but it hinders them. But they may not take it. They may not take it. Not seeing any immediate 4 match anywhere. So I'm going to do that. And we did get an extra turn out of it, so that's really cool. Let's stop their Moon Rabbit in there in its tracks, drained its mana. Our Rope Dart is up. I'm going to take that anyway because I'll get an extra turn. And there you go, Archer class coming in and doing that awesome immediate damage. Kaboosh to them out of there. Alright, let's get their Rope Dart to the top. Put them on the menu. Another 4 match there. Can do more Spirit Drain if you like, but their Moon Rabbit's only got 4 now. No one else needs charging up. May as well... I didn't think about that, really. I should have done maybe. Now I'm going to get rid of their Rope Dart straight away. That is the best idea. Get it up again. Right, they are submerged. So for that reason I'm going to take this. Just going to get them out of there. I can cast my other troops the next round. Just get rid of the rabbit. Or bring it up to the top at least. Let's check for conversions on our empowered troop or our mana draining troop. Really, really useful on RE. Absolutely love it. That's going to get rid of them anyway, so let's just not overthink this. This game's already in the bag. And Starflower gets the glory, or does King Silenus get the glory? Maybe King Silenus comes along and says, hey, how about a bit of action for me? Go on then, son. And that was worth 1,521 Guild Wars points. Battle 4 is against Flip Flop Outlaws. That is a really cool name, I like it. We're up against an Elementalist class, Moon Rabbit. Veronatus converts all red gems into yellow dragon gems. Don't see that troop very often. Starts battles with full mana. It's going to try and charge up their doomed scripture, which then creates a load of yellow gems and skulls. Can do a lot of damage. It's important to start with that Root Trapped, but Moon Rabbit, of course, starts battles with full mana, converts blue to yellow, and blesses the first ally, which is itself, so it's going to cleanse itself. So again, we're going to use Inari here to try and stop that fast start for them. Alright, Mercy, again another empowered troop. Start battles with full mana, so yeah, 3 empowered troops here. So if my Inari can get any sort of match at the beginning, this is going to be really good for me. If it doesn't, it could be really bad for me. Roped Up again is good. Voice of Orpheus is a really good counter to Elementalist class. Cleanses all allies when matching yellow gems, which we'll be doing. And it's immune to stun as well, which is really cool. So even if Elementalist gets that 4th trait, we're not going to be stunned. So will always be able to be cleansed on a yellow match. I'm just a little bit concerned about the lack of a summon in this team right now. I mean, yeah, the idea will be to entangle their top troop when I get to cast my cockatrice. But if this thing gets rolling, it can be really hard to stop. I think we go with the fact that all we need is a conversion on this at the start and we should be rocking and rolling. Still in Archer class. Still going to hopefully stop them from entangling at the start. Don't really need the Medal of Orpheus anymore. Not with Matey Boy, Voice of Orpheus. So I'm going to swap them around to Nisha. My rope dart does extra damage. Just checking if I need that Medal of Anu as well. Let's have a look. So we get 50% start with that. That's not a fantastic spell. Don't need the spell, but this is handy to have a 50% start. I mean a 20% start rather. So yeah, I'm going to leave the Anu on. It's only really for a cockatrice and Voice of Orpheus, but a bit more is a bit more. Right, providing we get a match on this at the start, it could, maybe, possibly be okay. Hey, famous last words. Let's jump in. Not much time today, as I said. Right, green to blue. Let's take a look around. We have nothing regarding a 4 match. We're not frozen on anybody, so I will take that. That's got me cockatrice up. Always sounds a bit rude when you get your cockatrice up. Oh, it does to me anyway. Right, I can cast this. I'm just going to get my rope dart up. But I do want to drain some mana from them, and that is going to actually stop all possibilities of that. So, bit of decision time here. I can either take this now, get my rope dart up. It does have an extra turn. And it is going to adjust the board slightly. But I am going to then give them a chance to cast their top troop. I mean, I could do this. It's not immune, is it? Nope. And that will leave them their Mercy, which can try and transform purple to yellow. Right, so I'm going to get an extra turn anyway. I think I roll with this and take a look what happens afterwards. Right, we still can do this if we like. Don't really need to do that, but I will. Now with rope dart we get an extra turn. Hopefully we won't mess this up when we cast our rope dart. Well, double bonus, they are now kaput. And Ari could be cast, but the main threat is now gone. That was all about that doing scripture really. Once that's out of the way, the rest of their team is kind of rendered a bit mute really. I mean, I can stop them casting at all by casting my Inari. But anyway, let's just do this. Just drain their rabbit. We got self-charged because it creates a brown which feeds straight back into itself. Should we do it again just for fun? Or should we cast our Inari? Yeah, let's cast Inari. Let's drain them another way. Rope dart got drained ever so slightly, but we'll get it back. Not a worry. Let's grab someone else. Let's grab them. And what should we do now? Bit of blue and bit of brown maybe? Why not? Yeah. Should have killed that rabbit off really. Give life to people all the time. It's going to linger around a bit longer. Let's have a little gander around. We'll grab a little bit of that. Slice of that. Always useful for getting charged up again. Voice of Orpheus does give all other allies 5 mana. What's the boost? 50. Oh, so it's easily going to get rid of that rabbit if I desire. And I desire. No. What happened? Reduce damage from spells by 25%. That's what happened. Holy fudge. Right, rabbit. Your time is up, mate. I've had enough of you. It seems a bit of a waste of my rope dart doing that, but at the same time, don't want it keeping on respawning. But at the same time, she's got the most health. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Do we have anything else? Let's get rid of her mana. Now let's concentrate on just finishing these off properly. Could have probably done that a bit more efficiently. What the heck? So, what we've got here, boost is 57. Let's get her... Oh, I've done some really quick maths in my head then, and it was obviously really bad. I thought there was going to be enough. It wasn't. Oh, immune. No, blessed. Never mind. Alright, let's do it that way then. Let's got the rope dart up. Grab them. What have we got now? That's going to get yellow at the same time. This is going to get yellow and brown at the same time. And a juicy extra turn. 64 damage, not enough to kill them. But let's get rid of their annoying mercy anyway. Just felt like it. And get roped up again, and that'll be the job done. Get an extra turn. Feeling generous. On your way. Bit of a long-winded end to that one. That probably could have been done a little bit more efficiently, I think. 1,578 Guild Wars points. The last opponent is Banzai! Umanath. Damage to an enemy boosted by all their skills. If they die, gain 10 attack and create 12 skulls. So yeah, it can be dangerous. Place Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage as well, so pretty dangerous. Oh, we see this troop employed again. Converts all red gems into yellow dragon gems. This guild obviously likes this for charging up their doomed scripture. And then Moon Rabbit. So we're going to go with the same strategy again, I think. See if we can grab their scripture to the top. And sort it out. Alright, same strategy again. Let's try and do it a bit more efficiently this time, I think. Elementalist class as well, so yeah, Voice of Orpheus, really good counter to Elementalist class. And we have no green to blue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No green to blue. For Minari. Right. So, the top troop is entangled, but they will get blessed. We just have to try and mess this up first. They're going to convert blue to yellow, which is annoying for Minari. But they might do that. So, they could well do that there. And there. Alright, so this is a really bad board start for us. They got blue to yellow there. Only on a 3 match, but they got it there as well, so they are going to get some decent mana for their doomed scripture. But I could cast this as well, and this is much harder to predict. Converts all red gems into yellow dragon gems. So red to yellow. Okay, they're not going to get as much benefit from that, because dragon gems, they sort of fire downwards in a blast, and you get all the mana from underneath that. In fact, they got it there. So yeah, that is actually quite bad, because they're going to pick up literally all this mana in all these 3 rows. So there, a bit of an awesome start for them. Wow. But there's not a lot of yellow for them to pick up in there, because that's what happens. You pick up all the mana in there. They pick up more mana that way by doing this conversion here. But I can't change that. So this is a bit of a pain. Can't change this one here at all. And I can't change this one here at all. So I may as well get this one here, and this is pretty much my only viable option to start. So let's just take it, see what they do. Right. With the blue gone, it's made my Inari a little bit rubbish. But you can convert all red to yellow dragon gems. So I'm going to take this here, I think. Or here. Just working out what's the best to do. I think I'll take it from here. Alright. We are frozen, which is a issue. Could really do with some blue to green. It's not happening. And their scripture is about to cast again. I'm already in a spot of bother. Grow entangled, but I can't give them that. So, and they're going to get a skullback anyway. Ooh! And no conversion on our Inari still. No point casting that. This is going to do hardly anything anyway. But I've got to do something. But yeah, we are in a spot of bother. We got a fluky extra turn. How about that? Wow. That really was useful. That could be a game saver. Let's grab their scripture to the top. We've now got some sort of conversion here, which I kind of feel I have to do. Need to stop their scripture from getting excited in case they get a lucky cleanse. I think I'm going to do this. Well, they got it back, but it doesn't kind of matter. You're just constantly making the enemy waste turns. At least I can give them a wallop of that. And they are going to get this scatter damage. It's on plus 10, so it's going to be a lot of scatter damage. It's very possible things could go well for them after this. Unless I get that... I mean, I could drain them again. They are entangled. It's not going to be a huge drain. I could take it this way. Just don't want them to get cleansed. But that's not going to kill them unless I get lucky. And this will get my rope dart up. And I can do it again. Right, I'm going to do that. But it did get the cleanse. What the fidgety fudge. But I've been saved by a bandit. Need to get yellow to get my cleanse. So they did get that cleanse they really wanted. They've got a barrier at the moment. So this is going to be a bit of a battle, this one. See, I'd like to get my... See, now I've got that troop to the top. If I can keep them entangled. Could have taken away that barrier. I don't really want my... Alright, I've got a little bit of time. So let's do it this way. Now let's get my... Oh, didn't see that nearly. Nearly missed that. Not paying attention. No mana to drain yet. So we may as well give him a punch in the face. Let's do it that way. Inari is up again, but have we got anything going on it? No. No is the answer. Alright, so... Get my Voice of Orpheus up. They're about to cast their Umaneth. Decisions, decisions. Got a small amount of benefit from this with my Inari, but the trouble is I don't use a blue mana using troop anymore. My rope dart has been kaputted. But I don't want their Umaneth cast in either. So we'll do damage and we'll create skulls if we die, but it isn't important. It is important to stop that top troop by getting it entangled. But will I charge up this again before they get to cast their doomed scripture? Ooh! What's the boost on this? Plus 47. I mean, I could... And there's a possibility I'm going to get charged anyway from this, so I'm going to risk this. Yeah, we did get self-charged, really good. That's what I was hoping for. We can give him a wallop with this, and then Orpheus can finish them off with the next cast. Unless they have all sorts of stuff happen. Oh, come on. Ludicrous. But we'll get cleansed. We're not giving up. I do like these battles of attrition sometimes. And this is a proper battle. Might take... I mean, we are about to lose our cockatrice, which is annoying. No mana to drain from that top troop though. All I'm going to do is take away the barrier if I cast it. But there's a... well, there's a double skull hit here. You can't stop both of these at the same time. The cockatrice may mess up these hits, so... I don't know. I'm going to risk this. Right, okay. Fair enough. Right, they're gone, at least, but we now have several other problems. Converts red to yellow, blue to yellow, and gives a lot of life. Right, we have to take advantage of this while it's there. This is going to be an extra turn. What next? I love these battles. People think I'm mad. I actually really enjoy these battles that go a bit wrong sometimes and they're really tough to play against. And I was supposed to be in a rush today. And I ended up in this massive scrap. I'm having fun. Blue to yellow. But that's kind of largely irrelevant for them now. The yellow thing is not an issue. So let's just do a Warholop. They're entangled. They're going to be gone. Yeah, you correct your yellow now. You go for it. And we'll still look around for green to blue, obviously. Which is 34, so just over 100. May as well start doing some damage on these dudes. That doesn't actually give life, so let's start picking on their rabbit. It's got its spell armor as well. It does create a lot of mana, that weapon, has to be said. That was actually really good what it just done then. Kimun! This is going to be a bit of a slow end to the day because we're relying on mostly skull damage now unless we can get our Voice of Orpheus up really fast. But they're going to create yellow for us, which is actually quite useful for us. because the AI just tends to cast that sort of thing, whether it's sensible or not. So I don't mind them doing that. So I'm going to keep on picking on their rabbit. They'll create yellow aplenty, which we'll take advantage of. We'll have another skull hit, I think, because pretty much the only way we're doing damage right now. Orpheus is chipping in with a little bit, but it's a little bit slow going. Minari is kind of useless because it will mana drain them, but at the same time, it's blue for the sake of blue without actually doing anything. But we've got purple and blue there. If we've got an extra turn on this, I might cast it. Let's have a look around. Not really, so let's just grab some purple for our troop. Well, so much for the quick day. We ended up in a flipping monumental scrap at the end. That's taking forever. But at least we've got another skull bash there. I just give him more life again. This rabbit's got to go. Holy struth. Got another big wallop on that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's going to be a tight one, said the actress to the bishop. So much blue and green there, but not a lot of use for it. Alright, let's get some purple, I suppose, because I use my voice of Orpheus. Stops their rabbit getting it. See if anything happens regarding mana drops anywhere. Apologies for the slow end of the game, but it's a little bit exciting. A bit of a battle of attrition. Don't want to do that, just going to give him a skull hit. Might do it upwards. Nope, that gives him a skull hit too. That's why you should always look at the conversion thing. Well, I might just cast this because it might mess the board up a bit. We've got an extra turn from it. It's drained all their mana. It has given us a skull hit, which is kind of what I wanted. And an extra turn. Good to jumble the board sometimes. We're one skull whack away from getting that second to last troop out of the way. Voice of Orpheus is nearly up. Who thought the Voice of Orpheus could almost be the hero of the hour? But yeah, a long-winded battle in the end. What was a quick video, it turned out to be a monster. May as well get that for my Voice of Orpheus. Give the rabbit another punch in the face in a minute. Yellow, purple, green. Let's just take some yellow then. Nothing going on regarding skull hit, so another punch. The rabbit's nearly done, but he's about to gain a bit more life. Flippinack. Who thought this rabbit could be so annoying? Oh, 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 it gave him a skull hit. Blue to yellow. It can only be good for me when it does that. But, hey. Oh, it's given him another skull whack. Unbelievable. That's 2 in a row it's given him. So now it's become tight. It was safe. And now the only move I can do is this one. And it could give him another skull hit. Right, so I'm not doing this. No, that's actually quite safe. No, because it gives brown at the same time. Might do it this way. Don't think that can set them up for us. Well, it can, if I move this that way and it just happens to drop the third one down to a skull there, then you know the game was up. That's technically okay. Don't want to do this one because I could leave my skull there. That should be okay. Even though we're not getting anything charged up. Right, blue to yellow. Literally just that one to yellow, so they're going to gain life again. And we're in a state of minor despair. What a funny end to the game. Can't take that. So I'll leave my skull bash. That should be safe to get my Orpheus up. Right, there's the first whack. Then, providing we don't set him up for a skull hit afterwards, we can cast Voice of Orpheus and win. Right, well that was... Well, I'm just going to take it as a... Does it dodge? No, it doesn't dodge. Well, that was a dodgy game though, flip a neck. A very dodgy game. How long was that? I don't know, but that was absolutely ages, that last game. But there it is, there's Guild Wars for today. That's quite a comical last battle actually. 1,440 Guild Wars points. Let's take a look at what went on. Would have been a lot quicker if Inari had some conversions early doors, but it just didn't. That's the risk you take with that kind of team. Let's take a look at the overall score. I don't think it's going to be that great because we lost about 1,000 troops in that last game. 9-1-4-6. Oh well, never mind. But there it is. There's the video. If you enjoyed it, bash the like and subscribe and all that tomfoolery, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.